Preparing the
Inner Circle.
Hey guys, we're with The Circle. My name is Brandon Wright.
I'm Tyler Phillips.
And we're going to start a new series where we're going to try to make it weekly or at least bi-weekly, where we suggest a movie that's out in theaters right now. Because me and Tyler go see movies every Tuesday at Carmite or AMC Theaters.
If available.
Yeah, and it's $5, so it's pretty cheap for us. This week we went to go see Kingsman: The Golden Circle. Overall rating, let's just go ahead and get out of the way. 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
8.2.
8.2? 8.5. I'll just one up you. I'll round up to a...
And if you haven't watched the first one, do it.
You need the context.
You need it. And that's what makes it good.
Yeah, because you see the continuation of some of the characters' lives. We're going to go back and forth. What we're going to do is just like talk for 10 minutes. Tyler says one thing he likes or dislikes about the movie. I'll say something I dislike or like about the movie, and we'll go back and forth. So, Tyler, would you like to be the first to go?
Okay, something I didn't like in this movie was the villain.
Mm-hmm.
Because they tried to give her style, but it just wasn't the same style as Samuel L. Jackson in the first one. It felt so much different and not enough, enough oomph to it.
I feel like it isn't something I like or dislike. It's like just something that's there. It's like, because the thing about Samuel L. Jackson was there was so much priority in writing him. Like, he had that banter in the first movie between him and Colin Firth. Well, Colin Firth's like, I've always dreamed about becoming a villain. And then Samuel L. Jackson was like, I dreamed about becoming a hero. And it's like, well, I guess we all had to grow up. And it's like Samuel L. Jackson had some killer lines in Kingsman, and he was like one of the focal points of the film. Polly, who is the villain of this movie, literally does not have anything but style. But and they didn't write They didn't write anything for her either. But I feel like that wasn't the main point of the movie, which is why I'm giving it a little slack. I get what you're saying though, but for me, it's like it felt like more of like a choice from the writing department. It's like, okay, this movie's already 2.5 hours long. Now, if we started focusing also on Polly, things would get worse. And they had so many other things surrounding Polly that made up for it, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah.
But
So, what did you like and dislike about this movie?
one of my first, it could be a like or dislike. I'm kind of in the middle about it right now. Thing about Kingsman 1, The Secret Service, you had the two things I loved about it, and a lot of people probably did, was the world building.
Yes.
And the intense action scenes that are epically, the cinematography of the fight scenes are amazing. If the first one looks kind of like Spy Kids 3D in terms of budget.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah, it's dated, but essentially, if you like the action scenes more, you're gonna love this movie far more than the first one. But if you like the world building, it takes a back seat here. You have the building of Statesman, which is the American version of Kingsman. You have the building of that, but we don't really get that much time to see what they do and how they disguise themselves. It's just kind of pushed on the back burner for awesome action scenes.
And it's not building up their character into Statesman like Kingsman was. It's building their character just to be known.
Yeah.
They're already king or statesmen, so there's no point in building them.
So do you see it as a dislike or like?
I see it as in between.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle. I'm like, I don't know what
I mean, you kind of want them to build them like that, but you know they can't.
Yeah.
Because they're already there.
Mm-hmm. One thing I did not appreciate, they pushed Channing Tatum as being a character that we were going to have a lot of time with on screen, and then he's literally there for
in an ice bath.
Yeah, he's in an ice bath for a majority of the movie because he's sick. But then at the same time, we only get one scene with him where he establishes how he's actually a good fighter, and it's literally 2 seconds.
Yeah,
and after that, we're like, okay, it's just him being dense for a second and being mean to our characters, and then that's it. By Channing. I mean, I don't know. I hope we see more of him in the third one. if we do. I hope
Yeah.
we get a third one because this movie
It
got 50-50 on Rotten Tomatoes.
It
Like,
looks like it could lead to a fifth one. Or not fifth. Cut.
Rocky
Cut.
5.
It really looks like it could lead to a third one.
Kingsman 5. We're not over yet.
We've been through 2 more and you missed them both.
And Channing Tatum's like the boss now, and he died. Okay, back to the topic. What did you think? Another dislike or dislike about the film?
Probably the plot. Honestly, I'm in the middle, but it was very, very predictable.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm on the mindset that it's more of a spectacle than anything else. Like, I don't know. I will say the subtle ways they throw backstory into it without emphasizing it too much. I will say I wish for one of the characters that had the backstory about his wife.
Yeah.
I wish he right before the fight scene with him. I wish they had not explicitly said what happened to his said wife.
Yeah.
I wish they would have just left it vague. And if he would have said, "I need that because of what happened to my wife," I feel like they need to go.
It would have brought more interest.
Yeah, because people are like, "Oh, I understand what happened," but the fact that they didn't say it makes it feel like they aren't insulting my intelligence. Which was this? I don't think was this film you go in thinking I'm wanting to be intellectually challenged.
No, you just want to watch fight scenes.
Yeah.
And Channing Tatum.
What do you think about the 50-50 Rotten Tomato rating? Do you feel like it's deserved? We already said our 8.5 or 8.2.
I don't think it's deserved. I think it should be more. I mean, honestly.
I'd have to do more research.
Maybe not much more, but.
The only thing I saw from just the very few reviews I read, because I was like, I don't get what you were expecting. A lot of the critiques I saw were like, I feel like the way the director, the concept is tired already. I saw that criticism.
I can get that. It felt like the same movie as the first one a little bit.
It felt like just amped up. It felt
yeah,
like just more
amped up first one.
Yeah, it's like, what if you took the last 30 minutes of the first Kingsman and made it into an entire movie? I'm like, yes, please.
Because the last 30 minutes of the first one were the best thing about that movie.
Yeah, honestly. Also, I like this since if you like the theme pushed in the first movie that anyone can die and no one has plot armor, you will love this movie.
Yeah.
Like, I will say...
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
My dislike? Why'd you bring Colin Firth back? I mean, I was already skeptical. Why'd you bring Colin Firth back? Harry Hart didn't need to come back.
They basically just replaced him with another character.
I'm
not gonna spoil.
They could have, instead of Colin Firth, they could have just had one of the statesmen be Colin Firth's, there. Because there's only one crucial plot. There's only one crucial moment where Colin Firth's character means anything. And I feel like him coming back actually ruins the impact.
Yeah, because it could have been
our character. Because, I mean, there's a funny joke where they're both, and this isn't a spoiler, it's in the trailers, that Colin Firth is back, which I feel like is...
That was stupid.
I'm like, why did you show that in the promotion?
They shouldn't have shown it.
Now, if they would have showed me Colin Firth coming back, in the movie, and I didn't know about it, I'd be like, oh my god.
That's amazing.
They brought Colin Firth back. But after all this time thinking,
I guess they were thinking more of, they're gonna, people are gonna see it on the IMDb page, that he's in it. But then again, it could have been like a flashback or something.
That's what I'm thinking.
So, I don't think this was held very secretive and very well. Ads, I don't think the ads do much justice for this. That's something I don't like.
I feel like if you watch the first Kingsman, the trailer gives you hype. If you haven't watched the first if you have watched the first Kingsman, when I watched that trailer, I was like...
And, I mean, the spy aspect, you don't really notice that much. You just think of it like a G.I. Joe action kind of, team. And that kind of twisted it up a little bit in this one.
With the amount of things they do, I'm surprised that Kingsman is not known.
Yeah, that's kind of obvious.
Like, wow, all this stuff goes on around the tailor shop. What's going on?
Why did I get destroyed.
Why is it blown up? Why?
Spoiler.
It's in the trailer too.
Oh, it is?
I know.
I didn't watch any of the trailers, honestly.
The trailers spoil almost every single aspect, even the final fight scene. I hope y'all go to see Kingsman. Watch the first one first.
Definitely.
Please watch
You
it.
can get it.
But you could probably find it on Redbox. I'll put a little editor's note about where you can legally stream it or rent it. Not illegally. You freaking illegal scrubs. No illegal distribution.
If you're illegally streaming it, you already know the website. In all honesty, they already know.
Kiss Anime.
Oh, dear God.
But
Bye, guys.